Hey everyone, Techne here with this week's episode of Techne Talks. And today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch OLED version upcoming and then the Valve Steam Deck. Portable gaming. I stinking love it. But before we dive into it, the products I'm using is a Razer Blade 17 4040p 3070 tank of a laptop. I've been using this one quite a bit lately. Microphone is the Blue Yeti Nano, the smaller version of the X we just recently reviewed. This guy, I scooped it up for 80 bucks. Regular MSRP is like 100, but I scooped it for 80. It's gonna be in another video, but let me just spoiler. I stinking love it at 80. This is my personal little pop filter I bought. This does not come with it. This is how it sounds without it, but we're gonna leave it on there because I got a lot of S and P's in my talking, right? So anyways, let's talk about this here. Again, me personally, I have been loving, do we call this mobile gaming? Do we call the Switch mobile gaming? I don't know. Help me out, Danny. What do you think? It's more of a console, right? I've been dabbling with a lot of gaming on my phones lately. I actually got a video coming up on one, and I've just been enjoying it. My Switch, I just about never use it docked, right? Do you guys? How do you guys use your Switch if you have one, right? Mine's pretty much always in handheld mode, whether it be, we're taking on the go, or heck, even every time I use it in the house, it's out of the dock. I don't know. Let me know what you guys do down below right there. So talking about that, again, with the Steam Deck and the Switch OLED, the upgraded Switch, which was not what we all wanted to hear, right? I think we all wanted some more oomph, some more power, maybe putting 1440p or 4K, something with the Switch, you know what I mean? I mean, they're going to upgrade the screen. Is the screen that bad on the stock one? I don't think so. Is it great? No, it's not. Like on mine, I can see like the lines and whatnot, To be honest with you, we got some Switch lights in the house as well. The Switch Lite screen looks better than a regular Switch because it's smaller. It's just kind of compact down there, so you don't really see a lot of those pixels and the lines right there, I noticed it more in this. So I think this is going to be a great upgrade. Great. Let me say a good upgrade. Saying it's a great upgrade is kind of pushing it, you know what I mean? We're talking $350. You get it in the white or the neon. The white looks pretty cool. I have not been able to land my pre-order for this yet. I've been trying. 7-inch OLED screen's the biggest upgrade. It's going to have a bigger kickstand on the back. I've never used a kickstand on my Switch, you know what I mean? What else does it have? It has on the dock, it actually has your port for LAN, your little Ethernet right there, which on the original Switch you had to buy that separate $50 or $30 attachment to go USB, and it was spotty half the time, So it's going to have that as well. Other than that, it's got more internal storage, whatever. We all put an SD card in it anyways, So talking about my Switch and using it right here. Mine always stays in this grip, the Skull and Cola. If you have a Switch, trust you me and get one of these. Don't question it. Trust me and get one. I'll leave the link down in the description. We have these on all of our Switches. It's fantastic. But anyways, talking about that being an upgrade, I don't even know how to get it out. Like I've never taken, I'm scared I'm going to break it. Do you push it? I'm not going to mess with it. Anyways, I've never taken that kickstand out. So I think that being an upgrade or selling point is pretty stinking cheesy. I don't even look at it like that, So regular Switch, $299. So it's going to be a $50 upgrade. So if you're looking at getting your first Switch, obviously go with the OLED one. Is the screen going to be that big of a difference? You're not going to have that many big borders around it, but it looks like it's the exact same size. It's just the borders are going to be reduced. I don't know. Such a mild upgrade. Now coming over to the Steam Deck. This is almost, if not what we wanted the Switch upgrade to be, right? It really is. Even though it's still, what I hear is it's pushing out 720p, right? That's what it's pushing, so you can still run your games on medium to high settings. Of course, it's a smaller screen, so again, it's going to look fine right there. What kind of screen are they using? I'm not too sure yet, but hopefully it looks a little bit better than, again, the stock Switch. But I'll pull up some pictures on the screen here. You can see just the style of the Steam Deck is, wow, it is sharp. It's got a USB-C port, a headphone port. You got your R1, R2, your top trigger buttons. You have trigger buttons underneath, right down here, right? So that you can use it like an Elite controller or something. You're going to have those buttons down there, these up there, which I'm sure you're going to be able to map however you want. The volume controls and everything. Now, the thumbsticks are up top. So if I was to act like I was doing that here, I don't really have any issues. right? So they're going to be in a little bit more. The thumbsticks are going to be in. Okay, so if we notice on the Switch, the buttons are in line. It goes thumbstick and in line. On the Steam Deck, it goes thumbsticks, buttons on the outside, right? So it's going to be more like a traditional controller feel, I think, because you got thumbstick, bam, your buttons over here. That's what I think, at least. And then those little square pads are like touch pads, so you can use it like a mouse. You know, we'll see how those are. I know they tried to implement that in like that Steam controller or whatever. We'll see how good those are once they get grimy and stuff. Speakers, face forwarding. As you can see right on the front of the Steam Deck, the speakers are facing right towards us. On the Switch, you got these little dinky deals right down here, and the speakers are also upgraded in the new Switch. We'll like to see what they do with that. But on here, it looks like we got some pretty big speakers face forward on us. Now, if you notice in this picture here with the person playing it, you got little notches for speakers. When we go down here to the picture of the actual Steam Deck, you have like 3 grates for the speakers. So, again, apparently they're still working on it, but you can just see right there, the one they're testing, the one that's in the pictures, is clearly different. Heck, even the buttons on the one they're using, to start and select up there, they are different than what's over here on the actual picture. I like the picture better because it has a clear, decisive buttons up there. I'm excited. I really am. And I do have my reservation in for this. It's $399. We got multiple prices. What do we have right here? So what do we say? $350 on a Switch, right? On the Steam Deck, where are my prices here? Because I know you got multiple versions. Okay, $399 for 64 gigabytes, which is what we're getting on the Switch for $350. $529 for 256 gigabyte, $649 for 512 gigabyte. Now, I know on the Steam Deck, of course, you're going to be able to access your Steam library, but we all know we got a big library on our Steam Deck, right? And it's going to take up some space quickly. But on the Steam, you can also use a micro SD card and have games on it. And plug, like, say if you're on your PC, you put them on a micro SD, put it into the Steam Deck, and those will be active there. Kind of like a game card. Right? So, that's pretty cool. Of course, the majority of our save progress is saved online with that. But you can also put an SD card in there, but you can't put the games on the SD card on a Switch. So, now, the other downfall about the Steam Deck here is it does not come with a dock. So you're talking $399 for base, which is the one I got, 64 gigabytes. $399 for that. The dock does not come with it. It says it'll be, where did it say it? All right, so I lost where it said. But anyways, it says you can reserve it later on. It's not even available now, which is kind of crazy because, I don't know, if it can only put out 720p, I wouldn't be playing on a screen. Again, going back to the Switch, I play it, handheld all the time anyway. So that's more than likely how I'm going to play this as well. They show a guy here playing it to his PC. I don't know. I'd like to see how much it really puts out like that. Here you are. The official dock will be sold separately. More information coming soon. But right here, it's looking like it has a display port, HDMI, USB-C, Ethernet, 3 USBs, and I'm guessing a headphone. They got the deck specs here. Mic 7-inch touchscreen. So 2 mics up there, left to right speaker, quick access, track pads, D-pad. And then we got the top status, volume. So here's some other specs. I'm not a big, numbers guy when it comes to these type of things, but you can see them all here. All right, it's 1280 by 800, LCD, 400 nits, 60 hertz, 60 hertz refresh rate. Not bad. Kind of wish it had a little higher. 400 nits is pretty sweet. I don't know what the Switch is on nits, but 400 nits is pretty nice for a handheld. 60 hertz. I wish they would have bumped that up a little bit. But again, we're on a handheld, so whatever. Bluetooth 5.0, sweet. So I think clearly, look, like if we were to compare each of them, now let's talk about the dock down here. All right, so we looked at it right. USB 3.1 and 2.0 display port 1.4 HDMI 2.0. So looking at them, like if we were to sit here and compare one to one and say which one's better, like there's no doubt in it, right? The Steam Deck's going to take the cake all day long. $50 more, it takes the win easily. You know what's weird? I'm looking at this right here. I'm just trying to picture. That D-pad's really far out to the edge. Is that going to cramp? I don't know. Just something I noticed. But anyways, talking one-to-one right there, like nothing's ever going to replace a Nintendo product. It's just not a Nintendo console, right? You have Mario, you got Zelda, you got the Yoshi, you got Pikmin and all these other different games, and Nintendo does their games right. They really do. I stinking love we all love Nintendo games. Like, come on, it's just fantastic. A Nintendo console is something you always need. This is like, are you going to play your PC games? Can I play like Rainbow Six? I can't play Rainbow Six with a controller. I need a mouse, but other games, like this is going to be with me. I'm very excited about it, but it's not going to replace my Switch. I'm still trying to get one of the OLED switches, right? Because I keep it in handheld. So I think that upgraded screen is going to really be great for me. But if you keep yours docked all the time, it's like, why even upgrade? You know what I mean? I think both of them are going to be fantastic. I'm extremely excited about both of them. I love Nintendo games. Again, if you don't own a Switch, I tell you all day long, go get one right now. It's something you stinking need. You know what I mean? And again, I've been loving just portable gaming, just sitting back. I've had a busy household now, like some of you know. We've been quite busy around here. So just being able to take that and go, this is going to be really fun with this Steam Deck. It's going to be really fun. My biggest concern probably would be the interface. I hope the interface is easy. Like when you go to your catalog on Steam on a PC, it's an absolute cluster. I got so many games on there, you know what I mean? I hope they break this down a lot easier and it's very simple to use. It's not like a spitting image of what we see on a PC kind of shrunken down. I hope. We'll see. Because again, the Nintendo is just easy. It's friendly and it's simple to use like an Apple product, right? But let me know what you guys think. I'm just really curious. Do you think, number one, do you think it's worth upgrading your Switch, right? Will you be upgrading your Switch? Me? Yes. Do I wish it was more? Like as far as specs, 4K and stuff? Yes, I really do. The Steam Deck. Will you play your Steam library on the go? Are you going to be picking one up? Which one are you going to be picking up? Or both of them, like myself, you know what I mean? I'm extremely excited about both of them. Again, I love portable gaming. It's an exciting time. Now we need one from Xbox. I want to see an Xbox portable thing, but I know they're into the cloud with the phones and stuff. I'd rather see an Xbox handheld. I really would. Let me know what you think about that as well. This is an awesome topic, guys. I'm just nerding out here, right? So anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the Switch? Worthy upgrade? What do you think about the Steam Deck? Gonna play your PC games on the go, or are you kind of like just strictly tied to mouse and keyboard when you're on your PC, right? And what do you think about Xbox coming out with a handheld? I really hope Sony does as well. I love where we're going with gaming here, right? Seeing this kind of go this route. We need PlayStation back in it and Xbox back in it, I'm excited. Again, spark the conversation right down below. But that's all I really had for this week's episode of Techne Talks. Just some really interesting tech topics out there. Again, I can't wait to talk to you guys down in the comments. But all in all, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for some future tech reviews. Hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.